we do goal setting horrendously. And we think about goal setting, and the question that I always ask people is, tell me about your 2018 goals. What was exciting? What made you want to jump out of bed and run to work and get started?
Do they have an answer usually?
No, they roll their eyes.
Yeah. Oh,
And then I
we
say,
didn't think about that.
yeah, what about 2019? And part of that is by the time we go through the process and operationalize the goal setting process of SMART goals, that they have to be specific and they have to be measurable, no one gets out of bed wanting to go make money for a nameless, faceless shareholder. That may be the ultimate reality. We have to make money for the organization, or the organization doesn't exist. But there's some sub-goals that can get put into place that we can get excited about, but we don't do that. We don't think about goals at different levels.
And that's because?
We just don't think about it this way. It's like this whole idea of thinking about thinking, changing your mindset. The other piece in this idea of empowerment, we think we're empowering people, and in actuality, what we're doing is we're often holding them back. And we're holding them back by the way we speak to them, by the way we don't let them get involved in things and create. People love to create.
Right.
There's really an importance of what's my autonomy in this and what's my collectiveness in this. In other words, how can I work on something that I contribute to and I own, and how do I then pass that off to you so we then do this together as well. And there's a real importance that people know where they stand in terms of what did I contribute. And oftentimes we don't emphasize that enough. How do we think about our people differently, especially those frustrating ones? Because very instantly, the frustrating ones go to the negative. When if you want to see behavioral change from those people, you have to go to the positive and the forward-looking. And that's how you'll see that. And you have to incorporate them. Yet too often, it's let me impose upon you my thoughts and my ideas.
Exactly. And that's fear-based again. It's more fear-based. When the person's fearful, again, they're not going to be as productive. They're always going to be worried, and they might even look to leave because they just don't feel valued and appreciated. And so
the fun part to that is it becomes this real deafening silence.
Yeah.
And it's almost like the resonating in your ears of noise, and people realize, oh, that sounded so easy, and it seemed like such a good idea. And then she just challenged us to actually do it. And we went back to the old me rather than this new me we're trying to be.